As the COVID-19 spread extensively, the Philippines as well as other countries was compelled to put economic activities delayed while containing the virus. A year has passed since the necessary lockdown, yet the Philippine economy is still struggling to find ways to reopen. Let us look what is happening inside the country with the strictest and longest lockdown. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority or the PSA, the chart shows our gross domestic product growth, which portrays a significant sign of our economic production throughout the year. This time, the pandemic fell the Philippine economy to its worst recession since World War II, with the gross domestic product falling by 9.5% in 2020 and GDP dropped to as low as negative 16.9% during the second quarter of 2020 when they enforced the strictest lockdown. This means we can assume that the GDP for the first quarter of 2021 will remain in a negative state, while the rest of the Southeast Asia will bounce back from the collapse of their economy. On top of this, the government expected jobs to come back as lockdowns lifted, but the illustration shows that the pandemic surely damaged the business industry. The annual unemployment rate in 2020 rose to 10.3%, equivalent to 4.5 million unemployed Filipinos. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, in January 2021, some 4 million Filipinos were unemployed. This proves higher than the 3.8 million unemployed in October 2020 and the 2.4 million in January 2020. In addition to this, while many Filipino people struggle to find jobs, they are also faced with food prices increasing in the country, with an outstanding debt as well. The country's debt increased by 26.7% to 9.7 trillion pesos in 2020 as the government needed more funds to counter the COVID-19 virus. The government resorts to another loan of money to meet financial needs. According to the Bureau of the Treasury or BDR, this leads to increases to 10.3 trillion pesos debt as the end of January 2021. Higher expenses and lower incomes? So what does it mean? Well, that means the Philippine government ran a huge 1.37 trillion pesos budget debt in 2020. But with this kind of tremendous money, we can hope that the government can do their job, right? Well, let us think about deeply at the figures that has been shown. This means that the government did not meet its objectives, especially on spending the budgets for the pandemic. This results in millions of Filipinos go unemployed. While food prices grow, government debt blows up, while the Duterte administration failed to get to its objectives. It's more fun in the Philippines, but all these charts portray one of the darkest ages of the Philippines, the harsh reality of a world of a country with the longest lockdown.